Alright, guys, today we are gonna be reacting to Andrew gave reality check to delusional fantasy girls. Let's jump in.
You said that you think boyfriends should be providers in relationships.
Yes.
And then just show of hands, girls at the table, do you agree with her? Should boyfriends be providers in relationships?
Depends on their age, though, because like you can't expect if you're 18 dating someone
Say
18.
you're 20, Nia, you're 23?
Yeah.
She's 23. You think 23, is that fair age to, by that point?
Maybe not expect to be completely provided for, but like
Pay for dates?
pay for a lot of things.
Oh,
That's a good idea.
wait.
What do we mean by provider here?
Like, what do you mean by that?
Wait, no. What do you mean when you said maybe not pay for everything, but by 23 pay for more than just dates? Right?
Yeah,
So
like
what?
maybe help them out with bills or like their
Bills.
nails done and all that
Nails?
Damn.
stuff.
Nails?
It's a kind gesture.
You got
to
paid?
pay for a woman's
Wait, okay,
nails.
so I want to explore this a little bit. Should boyfriends should pay be providers, right? Should
Yes.
girlfriends not be prostitutes?
Yes. Well, if I, like I said, I do fans. If I was with someone
probably
dating,
Well, okay, here, I'll make it simpler.
then
Should girlfriends not be involved in work of any kind?
There's just such a big difference.
yeah,
Hold on.
I do
hold on.
agree. Yes.
Oh,
they
you agree?
shouldn't. And if I was with someone providing, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing.
You'd quit?
Yes.
Isn't that a vicious circle, though? Like, if you say a boyfriend should provide for me, but a boyfriend should not provide for a worker, but I'm a sex worker, then that leads to boyfriend should not provide
Well,
for me,
right
right?
now-
So, it's like, what?
Right now, I'm providing for myself, and that's the way I'm providing.
Yeah, okay, well, then let's take it to the
So-
next step. Should a boyfriend provide for a woman who was a sex worker?
I don't see
Yes.
anything wrong with it. If
Right.
he's
Yeah,
dating,
there you go.
He knows
There you go.
what
What you guys want doesn't even matter. They don't even care. They've been making the argument that they don't give a damn. So you, man, your standards based on what you're saying don't matter. Don't matter at all. So this is where you have to now understand where these people coming from, right? This is why you have to really bet these chicks. You have to bet them. You need to be the main character in this movie because they don't even care. You need to be you need to make sure you're the ones putting the boundaries because this is what happened. You think she's gonna stop behaviors that have been done for years? All of a sudden she's gonna be with you. She's gonna stop? Of course not.
I was doing, so he's gonna be okay with
He's
it.
just got to chin it, hey?
He's
Yeah,
gonna
just cup it.
know.
You can't start dating someone that you know is
So,
totally
here's our circle now. The circle is, no, yes, boyfriend should provide, unless it's a sex worker, right? I'm a sex worker, therefore boyfriend should not provide for me. But if I stop being a sex worker, then boyfriend should provide, right? That seems like a very, very bad plan, right? It's like it's saying inside your own belief structure that a boy should not provide for you, right? You don't think so, at least not right now. But when you decide to stop and allow a boy to provide for you, that he should look past the thing that they shouldn't provide for you right now that you're doing.
Well, like I said, it's what I'm doing to provide for myself at the moment.
Right.
That's my way of providing. And like, for example, my last relationship, he was okay with what I was doing.
Sure.
Like, the next partner I date, they're gonna know obviously what I'm doing.
Totally
and
understand
stuff.
all of that.
And
I agree with you that your
if
next
they
partner has to
continue
know.
talking to me and stuff, they're gonna know. Like,
Totally
like I
agree.
said. So they're obviously
And she's talking from a position that she thinks she's gonna find that guy. But the problem is that the guy that she wants doesn't want what she's doing or her past.
gonna be okay with it.
Yeah, I agree that they would
So-
even be okay with it, but that doesn't actually do anything about this inconsistency. So I agree that your next boyfriend definitely is going to be okay with it. Your next boyfriend's definitely going to know, right? Otherwise, he's not going to be with you. He wouldn't be your boyfriend,
Yeah.
right? That wouldn't make any sense. But what is the reason that a boy should not be with you if you are currently a sex worker versus if you're formerly one?
Wait, sorry.
What
can
is
you
the
repeat that?
quality here about being a sex worker that you think a boyfriend should not fund?
I'm just saying me, like, if they didn't like it, like if the conversation came up and they're like, oh, like, would you quit? I would.
Okay. So you're not actually saying that boyfriends shouldn't fund their women's lifestyles if they're sex workers. You're just saying it's okay if they don't.
It's okay, but I'm just saying that's what I prefer, and that's what I believe.
Yeah, no, I think I get it. You're not saying that they should. You're just saying if they choose to, that's okay. If they choose not to fund me because I'm a sex worker, that's okay.
Yes, but
Okay.
I would leave.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah.
Right, I understand. I'm just saying it's not that they should or shouldn't then. It's just if they don't mind is really what you mean. There's not really a should or shouldn't because,
Well,
right?
I'm talking about myself.
Yeah, even for
personally.
yourself,
I think
yeah.
they should.
They should.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if they don't,
then you're not going to be with them.
exactly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, what about maybe the fact that we live in a new generation and times are changing and a majority.
Yeah,
there-
times are changing, so you need to change. Yeah, times are changing, so our behavior need to be acceptable. You're in the wrong for not accepting this new behavior, which is completely degenerate.
There are a lot of women
Okay.
out here who have OnlyFans.
Sure.
And what about
I was
like,
actually,
guys adapting
interestingly
to that?
enough, I saw now I haven't dove into this, right? So this could be completely wrong, right? Because I haven't dove into it, but it wouldn't surprise me that it could be as high as 1 in 20 of the Zoomer women will end up doing work of some type in her lifetime, is the projection. Now, I could be way off on that, and fact check me for sure, right? Because I don't know for sure, but it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case, right? So I'm going to concede that ground right away to you.
Okay, and then like yeah, exactly. How would you feel if like you found a boyfriend and you guys are together and then he starts treating you really really well and then he asks you like, will you delete your OnlyFans for me? And you go, of course I will, because
Sure.
you guys are on an understanding. He's treating you right, you're treating him right. I will delete my OnlyFans for you. How do you guys feel about that?
I'm going to explain. I'm not going to mince any words. If it was my son, let's say, came to me and said, Dad, I love this woman. She's great. She treats me amazing, okay? And I just adore her. She engages in work. I'd say kick her to the curb, get rid of her. Absolutely not. Under no circumstances should you ever be with a woman like that. Way too good for her in every conceivable way. Don't do it. What would actually be the objection to that?
There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice job, Andrew. This is what happened. See, that's the silent. Because the thing is that you, hey man, you remember your standard. You have no standard. Because you're a mean, bad person. You know. If you and I were alone in the woods, the bear will be safe, a safer place than you. So we don't even care what you have to say. This is where you fix it. This is where you fix it. Setting that boundary right at the beginning, because your son is gonna need some guidance. And when it comes down to stuff like that, you have to just put it right there in front of your kid, like, bro, it's a no for me. I'm not gonna give you your blessing. And he starts saying, boy, I love her, I'm gonna marry her. Okay. Something happens, it's your fault. It didn't happen, and that's when it clicked. That's why you have to be very, 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 very meticulous when it comes down to this, and teaching your kids the right things, because this is what happened. This is what happened. This small interaction here, this is what happened. She wanted to know if my behavior or her behaviors were ever going to be accepted. They're never going to be accepted. And even the guy that accepts her behaviors, she's going to really resent him. Why? Because he cannot save her. It's a weird, I know, it's weird. But I'm not talking about simping her, not saving her simply. Because simply, being a simp, that's what she doesn't want. She don't want a simp. But a guy that's put the boundary is equal to saving her. And that's what you have to go a little bit back and forward, telling her, no, we're not going to spend money here and there. They want not the money. You know, things like that. You don't go to talk to guys. You don't go to the gym. You work out here. You don't see things like that. You put boundaries. And this was a realization. That's why silence was big. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, well,
Would you disown him? Would you
I'm not
still
sure
love him?
that I'm not sure that I would disown.
Exactly.
I would
Mhm.
disown him. It wouldn't be immoral if she quit work for him to marry her or this type of thing. I wouldn't make a moral claim that he was doing something morally wrong. My advice to him, though,
Yeah,
would
that's
be
totally fine.
absolutely under no circumstances should you do this. You know what I mean? And it's a really bad idea, and you can find somebody way better than that. That would.
There we go. That's a neg. He basically negged them. Put their whatever level the pedestalism they had right on the ground. Very good. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you on the next one.